running show for over a year now. Only 10 more years of asking every day, and hopefully they will marry us. Be nice, wouldn't it?
One day.
One day. Do you want an exclusive?
Yeah.
Here you are.
Who would like a round of whiskey risky sours?
Yes, please.
Got your sick bucket?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, that's fine.
That's cool.
Right, guys, this is B50 Spew. And there's just something a little bit fishy about it.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's horrible. Tastes like salmon skin sushi.
Oh, Ashley!
Mind your mic, man. Oh, you're right. Oh, fuck off.
I think I might be sick.
You've started to be a bit nasty, you are now. One must say, that is fucking English pig. What's this one called?
This is a toe curler slammer. And you have to drink everything from the glass.
Stop there.
No. Cheers. Oh my god.
Was that an actual toenail? Was that a toenail that they had to drink? That's gross. Oh, we'll find out tomorrow, apparently. Right, so Brian and I will have a chance to put our questions to Jasmine or Ian tomorrow night. But as ever, you lot have beaten us to it. Here is what happened earlier today. And it's not awkward, not at all. Not even a little bit.
Big Brother would like to ask you both some questions from viewers of Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Shoot.
This is a question for Jasmine. Before you went in, when you met Jamie East, you mentioned you had a crush on Martin Kemp. How do you feel about him now?
I like bad boys, which, disappointingly, Martin Kemp is not. I think he is very handsome, but no, I do not have the crush.
Rian, what's 10% of 100?
20. No, 10. Oh, no.
Jasmine,
Yes.
apart from Julie, would you consider anyone else joining your adopted family?
I've got a live and let live philosophy now, so everyone can come round.
Even me.
Yes, you can come as well.
What have you learnt about yourselves in the house?
From trying to be, like, an open person, it doesn't always work out as you want it to. I think some people say it's better just to be honest, but, like, from this situation with Jasmine, I think maybe I did take things a bit sensitive and I felt a bit down and I just wanted to talk to her about them. But it backfired a little bit. So I'm gonna maybe think about not doing that again.
I've learned that, you know, it is what you make of it. I'm a really big personality in that I'm able to influence people in a good or bad way. And I'm learning how to change myself. I'm trying to learn to be likable. It's really hard.
You are sometimes.
Sometimes. Not
You
all
could say the same for me.
What more will we see of you if you stay?
Oh, fuck knows. More tears, more drama, more laughs, more madness, more badness, more
Alcohol.
makeups, more breakups. Just,
Yeah.
it's a roller coaster, you know?
You may leave the diary room.
Thanks.
It's horrible.
Oh, I'd love to see how they show these things back.
Horrible.
Just a little bit awkward. Now, they've both been involved in big storylines this week. Do you think this is a good strategy, seeing as they're both facing eviction?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, because if you're bland, they don't vote for you. I think the way Channel 5 have turned it from the way Channel 4 did, keep your favourite in or keep your
Save
kick out
face.
the worst. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's turned it round a little bit.
So do you think you know, Jasmine, I suppose, is the feisty one of the two. Do you think she will stay tomorrow night because she's the bigger character?
You've got, yeah.
You do.
I mean, look at the non-celeb BB and look at what was her name? Dina. Look how far she stayed in, and people were booing all the way through. So it's a case of just because you disliked.
Character, though, was she? When you had people like
she was towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end she was, and a lot of the whole thing was about Dina. But in terms of you know, big personalities, I suppose, like Benedict and people that were kind of very out there and loud and had something going on, she wasn't big in that respect, whereas Jasmine is pretty... You don't get much bigger.
She's having a bit of a journey, though, isn't she? She's gone from, I'm a bitch, to, oh, my God, what am I like, to, I'm crying, I'm apologising, which is a big thing to do when you're I say it as I see it.
Yeah.
And people might take that and be like, well, actually, do you know what? We want to see more of that.
You want to see more of Jasmine?
Want to see more of that.
More of Jasmine. OK, Richard, do you want to see more of Jasmine? You know, she's very... What you see is what you get. She's very honest, straight down the line. Do you like that feistiness of her?
She's quite entertaining. I'd be very sorry to see her
You
go.
say very quietly.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of it, but it is quite fun. But then I'd be sorry to see Rian go as well. Because...
I heard a why from back there.
I like Rian. I think I'd miss her.
Really?
But no, Jasmine provides the drama. Yeah, of course I like Rian. Do you say you don't like Rian? Yeah, we thought Rian. I'll see you after.
We're only
Don't you speak about my Rian like this?
6 days. We're only 6 days in, though. She's kind of... Rian's still got a little bit of time, I think, maybe, to possibly show us something. Arthur, the housemates seem to be tiring of the drama with Jasmine, some of them. Are you tiring of it yet, or...?
I am tiring of it,
Are you?
Yeah, I think, you know, I've seen Jasmine and I think I've had enough. Even though she's sort of analysing herself and seeing a different way of behaving, I don't quite see through it. I think it's all games playing. I think she knows exactly what she wants to do, and I've sort of seen it now, and I just sort of remember the bits where she was really rude to people, and I think that's unacceptable.
And you don't want to see anymore.
And I don't want to see it, and I think Rian's character is really coming out now, and I think she's becoming a very likeable girl. OK. Vicky, we've seen Julie take the kind of maternal role with her. Do you think she's bitten off more than she can chew?
Actually, with Julie, no one can bite off more than, not with her. You know, Julie is one strong personality, and I think she'd chew Jasmine up and spit her out, to be quite honest. But I think she's probably... And Julie and Clary. But they're the only ones, because everyone else seems frightened of her.
They're the only two, aren't they, that
would stand up.
Strong enough, I think,
strong enough to stand up. And I think the fact that Rian, and you're all saying, oh, she's boring and she's not doing... And I think the fact is she's terrified of Jasmine, and that's why she's not doing anything, because she's absolutely terrified. She was terrified just then. Yeah. And I think with Jasmine, there's obviously something not quite right. And for someone to be... You know, you can be cruel, you can be sarcastic and everything, but when you are downright vicious... Yeah. That is unacceptable. You know, and we've spoken about, and I think that, I mean, she's fantastic entertainment, and she is quite truthful, but she takes it a bit far.
You need to have a filter sometimes, don't you?
Yes, you do, and I think that I don't want to talk about her anymore because I've talked about her every day.
Let's talk about Rian then.
Exactly.
Because we have to be fair, so let's talk about Rian. Richard, Jasmine thinks that she's led Ashley on, do you?
Not deliberately. I mean, I actually... thought she was taken by surprise, wasn't she?
She did seem quite surprised that he hadn't twigged onto the fact that she was seeing somebody.
But the last clip I saw, he was lying in bed beside her. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I know. I think this is where the blurry lines are coming in.
It was
because
a bit
she's
blurry,
saying
wasn't it?
she's seeing someone, yet he's kind of lying on top of her in bed, which, being her bodyguard or something. They've certainly been getting close. Here is another exclusive clip.
Do you guys, when you go down on a girl, do you like do the alphabet? Like with your tongue. A, B, C, until she goes. Can't do it because I forget my fucking alphabet and I have to start again. The girl never reaches to Z. Oh my God. I just seen your tits.
My tits?
I seen your tits.
No, you didn't.
They was just out.
They weren't out.
I promise you they were brown. I promise they was out and you got like a brown nipple.
Yeah, but you know. I've not got fucking yellow one, have I?
Tits. Oh, you got the best view, you know, because his head was right there.
Yeah, well, when you jumped on, I grabbed it and it went black.
Do it again. encouraging. I like it, he's encouraging.
So, Vicky, what do you make of that? A bunch of young people having a bit of a giggle?
Having fun. Yeah.
Harmless flirting?
We used to do all that on Hello Hello, for God's sake.
Could you imagine?
Everyone used to flirt with everyone, and that's just having fun. And because there's so many of them, I mean, it's not as if anything.
And passing time.
Passing time.
In a strange environment.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Richard, do you think she is a big enough character to survive in that house?
Who, Rian?
Rian, yeah.
Yeah, I think she'll... If she comes out from under Jasmine's shadow, probably, yes.
We saw her stick up for herself quite well, I think, against Jasmine when they were in the garden. Do you want to see her being more like that?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah? Did you just say yes, definitely? I haven't been over here yet tonight, so why yes, definitely?
Because I think she's going to bring it out more, and Julian Clear will come out himself as well, if Jasmine goes. So I want Jasmine to go, you see.
Right.
Because I think she is playing a game. And I think Rihanna's playing is herself, and the others will all come out as well.
OK, so you think maybe Jasmine is stifling a lot of the people in there?
Jasmine is not playing a game at all, actually. I actually quite disagree, because I think with Jasmine, I don't know if you watched a clip where she was actually saying the way she deals with emotions and things like that, she actually, you know, is quite aggressive when she speaks to people. And that's the way she deals with things. And she doesn't mean to be nasty to people. And I think she corrects herself, like, afterwards and think, oh, God, I should have said that. But I think she doesn't mean to say what she's saying. It's just the way
she checks herself before she wrecks herself again. as we all know, Siobhan said it best. OK, very quickly, because we're out of time, who do you think should go tomorrow, Richard?
I suppose Jasmine.
Vicky?
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
They all seem to want Rhea now. Right, of course, it is up to you guys at home and these lot in here who decides. You decide who is going to stay. Sorry. In a moment, all the details you need on how to save your fave will be here. Join us after the break when we have all the goss on a monster bitching session in the house. We'll see you in a little while.